Yes. Dad made me a big bowl of chips. And I thought...
Tom, did you realise that the size of him would later lead to health and emotional problems?
Yeah, I was aware of it, it always concerned me, but he really just looked like an ordinary chubby boy, you know, when he was young. And we didn't really think it would come to this stage.
Tom, because he's a big person and enjoys his food, he doesn't think it's so much of a problem.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility for where he is today?
Yeah, I suppose so. There is some of the... I can wear some of that. But it's good to see him happy, though. No. It's not all gloom and doom.
504 American flyers were rescued by U.S. submarines during the war. One of these rescue pilots...
I don't really go out much. I'm a bit embarrassed to do anything physical. I suppose I do find a lot of solace in TV and food.
I tend to, when food is there, to, I suppose, have the urge to have it, you know.
The problem is when Homewana would finish school, you know, Mum and Tom would give him money and he would, obviously, he loves pies, so he'd buy a couple of pies and eat that on the way home and then get home and easily get through half a loaf of white bread, biscuits, chips, and he likes microwaved food, so usually 2-minute noodles or, you know, stuff like this. Have a few pineapple lumps, and then his favourite would probably be fizzy drinks, so he could easily drink one of these, and this is all within a few hours, all before dinner. And this would be safe for him for when he gets home after school. He'll definitely eat this and anything that's left over. And then Mum does night shifts at the hospital, so she would have saved this for him, so he'll have this at about 6 o'clock. And he could easily do a couple of these and just keep basically eating right till 10 o'clock. You know, then after this he could have chips and ice cream. So, yeah, it does make you feel quite sad, because, you know, that's really his only pleasure. So you growl him, but then you feel sorry for him because you know he's enjoying it. That's what I worry about. We won't have him much longer, and I don't want my mother to have to bury him. That's what really breaks my heart.
Okay, you what, now 15 years old? Yeah, and...
The paediatrician at the local hospital is convinced Homowana's future is bleak without medical intervention.
Obviously, the obesity itself can be a problem, but then there's obviously also what we call comorbidities. Homowana would be one of the bigger kids that I've seen in clinic so far. And by the time these children get older, they're going to end up with type 2 diabetes, all kinds of medical complications, and that's the sort of things we try to prevent from happening by intervening now, getting the obesity sorted out, and hopefully give them a much better quality of life and life expectancy.
Nice deep breath. And out.
A series of tests at the hospital has revealed a dangerous combination of high cholesterol, evidence of gout, and most worrying of all, fat on his organs.
It does look as if there is fatty infiltration of the liver, which is not common in a 15-year-old.
Without help now, Homowana will face major health complications and, inevitably, an early death. In desperation, Rotu asks if surgery is a possibility to help her son lose weight.
I've heard about lap bending, and I just wondered if that could be an option.
It's not something that is become sort of commonplace in New Zealand. Surgery for obesity, particularly in children, is pretty new to New Zealand. I'm personally not aware of any cases that's been done, and I'm sure if there has been cases, they probably would have been done privately somewhere. Well, commonplace.
Dr. Stander agrees surgery is the only way to help Homowana, But it's costly. The family will need to talk to a private specialist in Auckland.
His father and I thought, we could mortgage the house or something.
Right,
It's a
and go
possibility.
private as a possibility. Okay. I think we've got a window of opportunity to intervene now, but I think if we leave it much longer, that window of opportunity is going to disappear.